Welcome, everyone, to our regularly scheduled Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Ben. What's up, Ben?
Hello.
What's up, Sally?
What's up?
What's up, Chris?
What's up, guys?
All right, so what news do we have?
So we got some interesting news today. This is a rumor right now, but everything I've seen has seemed to point to the fact that this is probably true. But again, take it with a grain of salt right now. So we got more casting news for Godzilla 2. And the casting sheet that's out there, the call sheet, I assume is where they're getting this from, is asking for two very particular actresses. Not specific actresses, but they're asking for Korean twin girls.
That could sing, right? Kind of?
No, they're not saying that.
Oh.
But, so yeah, they're asking for Korean twin girls. I don't know what age they're looking for, age range wise or anything like that. But this could be our first hint at, Mothra twins. I'm assuming they're not going to be main characters, but they're probably just going to be maybe shown in maybe a flashback or, maybe going off of what I was thinking would be like they're not going to be, 6 inches or anything. They're going to be just normal sized,
right?
Twin girls. And
can I do this? Can I do the interpretation?
Go for it. Why not?
All right. You're gonna blow. I don't want anybody to blow their ears out. All right. You guys ready? I don't want to choke on my holes either. Hold on. Ready? No. Crazy.
And now Toho is going to flag this video. But no, so I mean it's interesting. I'm not going to say that I'm completely surprised by this. But it is interesting that if this is true, that they would have some form of the Mothra twins or the whatever you want to call them, the Cosmos, the Elias, whatever.
Well, didn't Batra have evil twins?
No.
Well, there was a Mothra movie 1, 2, and 3, right? But
in the Mothra series, they were actually triplets, and one of them was quote unquote evil.
Oh, I thought there was another set of twins that were evil.
No. There were the two. There was Laura and I think Mona. I think and then
there was evil twins. Really?
No. Nope.
No. Why did I think there was evil twins? Nope. That's odd.
Batra having two evil twins would have been cool, but that movie that he was in kind of sucked anyway. So he was really the only good part of that movie. But him and Godzilla. But. Yeah, so I mean, it does kind of make sense too because again with kind of spoilish territory here. So if you don't want to hear this, don't stop watching now. But we know that Mothra is in the Temple of the Moth, which is apparently somewhere in China. So right. I mean, it does kind of work a bit, with the geography. So I don't know. I'm interested to see where this goes. I have a feeling that. By the end of the movie, we're gonna have kind of like two new Mothra twins, and they're not really gonna be twins. I think they're gonna be mother and daughter. I think it's gonna be Vera Farmiga's character and Millie Bobby Brown's character. I think those two characters are gonna kind of be like the pseudo Mothra.
Right.
They're not really twins, but again, mother and daughter. But it's gonna be interesting to see. I can't wait to see what Mothra looks like because if she looks anything like that wall. Etch or that wall art. I really like the way that looked.
Right.
I can't wait to see what her, Rodan, and Ghidorah look like because they did such a good job with Godzilla and the Mutos and Kong and all the things in Skull Island. So I'm hoping that Mothra, Rodan, and Ghidorah get some pretty good updated designs.
Yeah, I hope so too, man. I can't freaking wait. Can't wait to see that movie. What about you guys?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Okay. Are you a Godzilla fan, Ben, or no?
Not really.
No.
When's it supposed to come out?
2019
And
in March.
Mm. I can't figure. Wait! Can't figure. Wait! Oh my god. A little enthusiastic, but was there any news that came out besides that, like with Star Wars and stuff? Or
Yes, you'll be happy to know that the Porgs can fly short distances. That's it. That's the news.
oh,
They can fly short distances.
that's
Yes.
nice. What about the robot from Rogue One that they said he showed up in Empire?
Well, probably that model showed up, but K2SO is pretty much dead.
Dead, yeah. I know.
Though in the comics they said that they brought him back to life.
That's canon.
That's what an article I read today said.
I haven't seen that yet, but I mean, they could bring him back. Why not?
Yeah, it says Star Wars teases K2SO survival after Rogue One.
I got a big question. So I was thinking about this today, Chris.
Mhm.
I was talking to Hayden about Billy Lord.
Mhm.
You know,
I saw
'cause-
that post.
yeah, and my question is, we know that they have established canon with the comics and the novelizations and stuff, and they can never deviate from the canon, right? With the movies.
That's the way they're doing it right now. Yeah.
Could they introduce something? Let's say that Billy Lord is actually her daughter that they hid from the novelization. No.
Nope. Because
No way.
in Life Debt Aftermath, or Aftermath Life Debt, excuse me, Leia uses the Force to detect the child in her, and she says it's one child, it's a boy.
And
So she has one child.
so she can't have an adopted kid at least?
She could have an adopted daughter or son, sure, but as far as being a biological mother, she's only a biological mother to Ben Solo.
Okay. Okay.
Because in Bloodline, which takes place 6 years before The Force Awakens, she only ever mentions Ben as her son. She never says, her and Han never say anything about having any other children or adopting any other children. There was one character that they said was like a daughter to Han and Leia, but or that character's name is Greer Sonnel, but she is not their daughter or their adopted daughter.
Okay. But that's not who's Billy Lord playing.
Billy Lord, I don't remember her name, but yeah, she's another character completely.
But doesn't she have a big role or bigger role?
That's what they're saying. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if she had an even bigger role in 9 now potentially.
Right.
But apparently she apparently does something in 8. You know, she was in 7 for a little bit too. So
Yeah, she's in the background, kind of.
yeah.
Right. I mean, can't they make a massive character in 9 just pop in like her, like make her out to be a big character or no?
I sure. I mean, at this point, it's really what J.J. Abrams wants to do now.
Yeah.
I don't see why he couldn't do that. It all depends on what she does in 8 and how she's received in 8.
Are you worried?
About what?
J.J. Abrams?
Yes, I am. Not as worried as I was with Trevorrow. I'm not worried about 9. Now I'm just interested to see how 9 turns out, because knowing J.J. Abrams, and this might not happen. I don't think it's going to, because I think they're going to tell him, Disney, I think, and Kathleen Kennedy, I think they're going to be like, listen, you got to do it this way. But I have a feeling that he might not answer everything, because that's J.J. Abrams' style. And I've been seeing there's a very disturbing, to me it's disturbing anyway. Not disturbing, but it has me concerned, because, and they were doing this before Trevorrow left 9, but they were asking a lot of stuff about Snoke and stuff, and we're gonna get who Rey's parents are, for a fact. I know that. but a lot of people recently who've been asking, who Snoke is, what Snoke is, where does he come from? The answer that a lot of the people involved with these movies have been giving is, well, you didn't know anything about the Emperor, and he's still a good character in the trilogy. And I'm starting to feel that might be their preliminary action to say, oh yeah, you don't need to know who Snoke is. He's Snoke. Don't worry about it. And I think that's absolutely the wrong way to go with this, because yes, it worked with the Emperor, but no, it doesn't have to be like that for every major Star Wars villain.
Yeah, that's kind of stupid.
Yeah, especially one like Snoke, who at this point he's much different than Palpatine. I mean, just aesthetically and the way he acts, and I'm also thinking maybe his major goals might be completely different from what Palpatine was looking to do. So I hope they tell us at least. They don't have to tell us everything about Snoke, but I don't think that they should be like, oh, he's whoever you want him to be. Like, I don't think that's the way to go with this character. I think that if they were going to do that, they would have set it up like that from 7. But the fact that they're keeping him a mystery to me means that he must be something or someone, not necessarily from the past, but something or someone that they're waiting to explain or introduce.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the big question that came after 7 was, who's Snoke? What,
Yeah.
what's he? Who is he? So hopefully they get that answered.
Yeah, he's quite an interesting character because he's he wears that gold robe and he has that big black ring and he just seems to like to flaunt his wealth.
He's like weird, like Ming the Merciless in a way, but just weird.
He is weird. He's weird. I don't know, and I like that because he's different than Palpatine. Palpatine was the creepy goblin black cloak, whereas Snoke is kind of like this somewhat flamboyant character that.
But he's evil, isn't he?
They're saying he is. I'm starting to get the feeling that he is the bad guy, but maybe
he's evil, but he's not as evil as the Emperor, probably. Like that evil, or no?
He's not as immersed in the dark side. I don't think he's like dark side crazy, because he does say that there are some merits to learning things from the light side, which is why he picked Kylo Ren as an apprentice, because he feels that Kylo Ren embodies both the dark and the light.
I see.
So there's that's another thing that differentiates him from Palpatine, was that Palpatine was so focused on the dark side, but Snoke seems to be focused on just the Force in general.
So is he Force sensitive?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
But how does he know like everything that happened? Is it through the Force?
That's the question. I mean, he knows things that he shouldn't know. Like he says, I saw the rise and the fall of the Empire, which, okay, a lot of people saw the rise and the fall of the Empire, but he knows exactly what happened in the room with Vader and Luke. And
I mean, here's the thing, right? He looks deformed, right?
Yes.
Could it be possible that there's a weird Force ability where he could take parts of dead Jedi or Sith and mix it into his flesh, or like get the memories of, like, in other words, like his face is made up of many different, maybe flesh from other people, maybe? I mean, because he's decomposing, maybe, or no?
There is a Force ability. It's not canon yet. I have a feeling it's going to be canon very soon, called Essence Transfer, where it's a mainly dark side ability, where a dark side user can separate basically their soul from their body and inhabit another body. I think that's where this is going, because Han Solo, before Kylo Ren kills him, he says, "Snoke's using you for your power." I've thought this for a while. Maybe the reason that Snoke is training Kylo Ren is because he wants him to be well versed in the dark and the light, and then when he's powerful enough, he's going to use this essence transfer and try to take his body. What I'm thinking maybe is maybe Snoke, like this isn't his real, like this is his body now, but the reason it's decomposing is that his, it's not his body, so his body's kind of reacting negatively to it. Like this.
So he's just using a secondary body or third body because his body's dead already.
That's just me speculating. I don't really know, to be honest with you. I either think it's that or something happened to him. Like something very bad happened to him way before Episode 7.
So maybe like Darth Vader struck him down or something, or
who knows? I mean, he looks like he's gone through some sort of dark side degradation.
It looks like somebody took a lightsaber to his head, almost split it in half, right?
He's got like a hole in his neck, and like I don't know. I don't know what. First of all, I don't even think he's human.
Well,
so
he's not human.
I don't
think he's human, no.
Yeah, I mean, because he's like 8 feet tall and stuff, and like.
So he's going to be towering over these people in the movie.
Yes, that's why they use the puppet. They have the puppet for line of sight reference, so that the actors could see where he is, and they'd be able to look him in the eyes when they're acting. But apparently he's like some 8 foot tall humanoid alien or something like that.
Wow.
And I don't know. He's got some sort of connection to this planet Canto Bight, which makes sense because this is supposed to be some highfalutin casino planet, and he's really wealthy. So I mean, it kind of makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's definitely interesting to think about, and there's so many ways that they could go with it. I just hope that they don't do something stupid and be like, "Oh, he's Palpatine." If they do that, in my opinion, this trilogy fails.
Yeah.
But who knows?
That's crazy. I just hope they don't do that. That he's the Emperor. That would be terrible.
Yeah.
Absolutely terrible. But I mean, is there going to be an 8 foot tall figure?
I don't think so. They're making merchandise of him now, and it's just normal stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, someone will probably make one. They'll make a life-size version of him.
Right. Okay.
I really hope too that black kyber crystal that he wears on his finger, if it really is a kyber crystal, I kind of hope that means he has a black lightsaber. Because that would be great to see on screen in a movie. I know that it's canon with the Darksaber and Rebels.
Right.
But I would love to see a black lightsaber in one of the movies. That'd be great.
Oh, that would be incredible how it's going to look too, right?
Yeah.
That'd be crazy. Was there anything else other than Star Wars that happened today?
They sent Logan to the screeners of the Academy voters for the Oscars.
Wow.
For your consideration. And since this isn't Doctor Who, but it involves someone, breaking news, David Tennant has gone ginger for the Neil Gaiman show he's going to be a part of.
Oh, boy.
He's got the ginger hair. And women are freaking out all over the internet.
We also... Wow. That's going to be sick.
Anything with David Tennant just gets 100 more points of awesomeness.
I know.
It does.
I heard John Wick Chapter 3 is getting a release date.
John Wick versus the world.
Oh, God. You could just keep popping that out every year. I'll be happy. It's fine. No plot. Who cares?
In the third movie, make Alex Winter, who played Bill in Bill and Ted, his arch nemesis or his sidekick.
May 17th, 2019. Oh, so John Wick's taking a break next year. Okay, but May 17th, 2019. Okay. That's fine. Keep popping them out, man. We have no problem with that. Well, I don't have any problem with it, but
The Orville premieres to 8.6 million viewers.
What? That's a lot.
Pretty good.
That's pretty. That's damn good.
All the negative reviews can suck it.
Yeah, exactly. That's one show that's gonna have staying power and gonna last.
Yeah.
You know, definitely.
And for Matrix Lords reading, we'll have Marvel Legacy will pit Iceman versus Iceman.
Oh boy, can't wait.
The double Bobby Dre.
I'm happy the Phoenix is coming back and Jean Grey is coming back to life.
Yeah.
But there's also a new person, new character called the Visitor, right? Is it the Visitor or the Voyager or who? No, the Voyager. You see the girl, the Voyager. Let me get her picture. I have some ideas who she is. Hold on.
Oh my gosh, you mean Marvel made a new character?
Well, you think that they made a new character.
That's impossible.
I'm more curious about those Fantastic 2 comics that are coming out.
Yeah. Okay, so here it is. I'm pretty much. I'm gonna screen share this. I'm gonna go out on a limb here. And do we have a bigger picture of her? Yeah. I'm gonna say that this is Reed Richards and Sue Richards' child, Valeria, from the future. Who is Voyager? I'm gonna say that's who she is, and she's gonna
What the hell?
Jesus. No, that's those stupid whatever the hell things are, man. Guy was singing on a ukulele.
That's
But
why
anyway,
Adblock is your friend.
I thought I had Ad Blocker. This laptop freaking sucks lately. So yeah, who is Voyager? That's a weird thing. Voyager. I think it's just connected to Fantastic Four because. Let me ask you a question, Ben.
Yo.
It's not that they can't use the Fantastic Four. It's that they don't want to use the Fantastic Four because of 20th Century Fox, but they technically can anytime they want. So maybe they decided, hey, we're being stupid, and we can make money off our own characters, so let's just bring them back.
Yeah, because they can use them in the comics. You just can't.
Yeah, that's like stupid.
Movies.
I mean, let's just bring them back.
Maybe if Fox sees how all the comics are doing, maybe they'll get a hint and say, hey, maybe we should team up with Marvel.
Maybe they have them already, the movie rights. That they bought the scrolls and they bought,
Yeah, maybe they're waiting till Phase 4 to announce it.
Stan Lee is under the impression, apparently, that they're trying to get back the Fantastic Four and the X-Men or something.
Well, they're not going to get the X-Men back. Let's say
or they're going to make a deal or something to make it work with them.
A versus X.
Eventually.
A versus X. Hugh Jackman returns as Wolverine.
That's the best way to, kind of top what they're doing. Because after Infinity War, how are we going to top that? You
got to bring everybody in Avengers 5.
Yeah.
And it's got to be the 5th Avengers movie, but like the 10th X-Men movie, maybe. And A versus X. It's got to be that.
This could be leading up to Ultimate Alliance or something like that.
Something.
Maybe if the stars align, we can have the X-Men in their classic costumes. Wolverine in his suit, Cyclops in his Jim Lee blue suit.
You imagine a movie on the scale that the budget's like 500 or 600 million because they just have to pay these guys. Like everybody's on screen at the same time. Fantastic Four, Avengers, X-Men, just together. The whole Marvel universe.
If that happens...
And then they would have to extend Spider-Man just to get him in there too. Because that would be perfect.
If that happens, there would be a nerdgasm across the world.
You would have to have them fight Galactus or something happens. Oh, nerdgasm? That'll probably be like, this movie you see before you die. Like that movie. It's like...
Have Simon Kinberg be the main villain.
You probably have somebody's wall filled with all those actors on that same damn time. Damn it.
I mean, I'm looking forward to Infinity War just to see the Guardians meet the Avengers and see how they react to them.
And supposedly Nebula is best friends with somebody. Who's she going to be best friends with? Spider-Man or somebody?
I just want to see all of them react to Groot.
I know.
Like,
but supposedly Nebula, if she gets hurt, she has a new friend that's pissed. That goes to beat the crap out of Thanos. Maybe it's the Hulk. Maybe the Hulk has the hots for Nebula or something.
Me Hulk like Nebula.
Maybe he's like, I'm going to kick Thanos' ass now. Maybe.
Me Hulk like Blue Woman.
Amy Pond, yo. Hell yeah, man. All right. I think that's it for the Everything Show, right? Or we got more? No?
Don't.
Oh, there was that picture of Hellboy. Did you guys see
Yes!
that?
Yeah, we talked about that last
night.
night.
That?
That looks good.
Yep.
Thank God.
And Pop Vinyl's releasing Hellboy Pops later this.
Oh my God.
Interested into those.
I know we talked about this on the Rival Beans cast, but Russell T. Davis saved Harriet Jones, Prime Minister. Well, former Prime Minister, because he just couldn't kill the character, and it's like she escaped the Daleks. I don't know how, but that probably means she's going to pop in.
She threw a coffee table at them.
What?
She threw a coffee table at them.
Something happened. Maybe she had a beam out or something, or like I don't know.
Maybe she introduced herself to them to death.
We know who you are, and then it's like, I'm out.
Maybe she's the Minister of War.
Oh! 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 That's a good one, Chris.
I would like to see her in the Big Finish audios. That would be cool.
You know what would make her the
Big
greatest
Bad Mama.
What would make her the greatest character of all? Is if she shoots the 13th Doctor and causes her to regenerate.
Oh! That's not a woman. It's a man.
Harriet Jones, and right before she does it, she's like, "You make a terrible woman," and then bam,
that
regenerates.
Guys,
she's like, and now everything is back to status quo, and then she just walks away. Greatest character in the show.
That's right. F you, SJWs. Oh my God, a woman doing that, mind you.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Just like, it's funny, like, we had to reveal, we had like 3 or 4 women in here. Yeah. And somebody on Facebook, I want to see you do a cast with women and see what they, I'm like, I did. Like, 4. It's like, all right. God. See, I think of all these things. Hell no. Damn. Anyway, it's been a weird day today. Gotta tell you. There he is! I saw him! There's Scott. What's up, Scott?
Scott!
What?
What's up?
Nothing.
Scott, you missed all the unboxing. Not unboxing. I showed off the old WWF wrestling cards. Missed that. I showed the Muscle Men from back in the day. You missed that.
Sweet.
And I'm going to be pulling some other rabbits out of the hat.
Whoa.
Like on the weekend, possibly. Possibly. Where did my Hulk thing go? Yeah. All right. So that's that. What else? Is there anything else? What about Homecoming? Oh, we're getting kicked out from the Zoom, but what's Homecoming got in, Chris? Do we know? Anybody know?
No clue.
No clue.
Let's see. Well, what's the time limit, Ben?
The time limit is 9 minutes, 31 seconds.
9 minutes? All right, so it's as in 217 million. Holy It's a hit. All right.
It's kicking the it out of everything.
It's kicking the it out of everything. Right. Annabelle is got in 281. Wow.
Right.
That's cray. And then Spider-Man Homecoming. Are you going to beat Spider-Man 3? No. 823. All right.
Oh.
If you didn't spend
It's
all
not
that time in the
stopping
van.
anytime soon.
Well, it is stopping. Because it's ninth
Not
place.
yet.
Well, we still got China. China's got to, They got to go see this stuff. So, you think he's going to do it? You think it's going to beat 890?
Oh, I
It's
think
gonna get close,
so.
I think, but
It's either close or no cigar.
No cigar. I'm
Ah,
sorry. No cigar.
all right. But of all movies, with
Because China's
Venom and
got too
stuff,
many other shows they want to see, and they're going to be the ones that beat Homecoming.
Sandman and oh God, that movie. But all right, I want that movie beat. I'm sorry.
Really? I would never guessed it.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Eddie Brock's scrawny chicken.
yeah.
Yeah.
He broke my camera.
Oh, he's got my girlfriend. They took Eddie Brock and they made him into Peter Parker. Whiny. Oh,
Yeah, that was they were foreseeing Tom Holland and.
Well, we're looking for Peter Parker as a whiny bitch.
There we go. There's some Peter Parker.
And then Billy pops on the screen as I say that on the bottom of my Facebook thing. Hi, Billy. Hi, Billy. Hi.
I'm getting the Raimi trilogy for my birthday later this month. I've never seen Spider-Man 3, so I might just watch it just to see.
Really?
Yeah. I've
Ben.
never seen Spider-Man 3.
Have the Pepto ready next to you.
I hear Sandman's pretty good, but Venom is just shit.
Sandman's good. Venom is just like Pepto. Have the Pepto ready.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
You want to see Peter Parker dance? Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, let's put Venom in the movie. Isn't he supposed to be some jacked up jock? No, let's get Eric Foreman from that 70s show.
yeah. Oh God.
This is the new age Venom, guys. Okay? He's awesome.
You just
What?
need
Nobody? No?
you just need Red Foreman to come into that movie and look at them, yell dumbass.
I gotta say, though, I'm pretty excited to see Tom Hardy play Eddie Brock
Yes.
in Venom, to be
Yes.
honest with you.
Yeah.
Just don't talk like you're Bane.
And then if we got friggin'
Venom.
we're gonna catch you, Spider-Man. Yeah. Could eat your brains. All right.
Okay.
Now we need Matt
This
Smith.
is what opens up tomorrow, ladies and
We need
gentlemen.
Matt Smith's Carnage to be batshit crazy and
Yes!
Yes.
Yeah.
He could go ginger for that part.
yes. You imagine David Tennant and Matt Smith ginger at the same time?
Whoa.
Paradox.
All
Paradox.
the women would lose it. They would throw themselves at them. What happened? Oh, you're talking about Mother? Jennifer
We got
Lawrence?
Mother and American Assassin starting tomorrow.
Did you see that trailer, Red Sparrow?
Yes.
What the heck is that?
Like I said, I even got the movie on CD. Maggie Q did a movie called Naked Weapon several years ago.
Jeez.
And that's
Jennifer Lawrence was showing off her Lawrences, man, in that
Yeah.
trailer. That's cray, man.
Well, speaking of
Trust me,
movies,
there was a few scenes in Naked Weapon, and folks, trust me,
Jeez.
the movie does not. The title does sound a little bit iffy, but it is a good movie with Maggie Q,
Okay. Well,
Well,
Jennifer Lawrence.
who came back in
What's that?
Nikita.
I think Black Widow wants her movie back.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Yeah. Also, supposedly, spoiler, Black Widow is not dead from having her neck broken. I guess. I don't know how. Maybe, and here's the thing, you ever think that the Cosmic Cube did undo everything and made anybody that he killed come back to life? Like the Red Skull, too? Maybe. I gotta tell you, look, I tried to give it the benefit of the doubt. I did. I mean, I was against it. I bought the Secret Empire, but I gotta tell you, the fact that the real Captain America is evil and the fake Captain America is good, in other words, that good Captain America is just what Cubics, the Cosmic Cube, thinks Captain America is. And that's the good Captain America. I'm kind of feeling like, what the F, man? I'm not, you know what? You're not explaining it to me. Because, so the good Captain America's fake. right? I mean, is anybody confirm this or no? This is weird. Even I still don't understand it. I guess I won't understand. I guess some of the other writers gonna have to explain it.
Yeah.
Because it's just too weird for me, man.
And you got Moffat writing Captain America, and that's why.
Well, I gotta tell you, I read again, spoilers for Amazing Spider-Man. Norman Osborn was on the cover. I showed it off the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I was starting to get weirded out when I'm seeing, like, Norman Osborn casting spells like Sorcerer Supreme with the goblin face. I'm like, oh,
Norman
shit.
could never do that.
Oh, shit. And I was like, what are you doing, dead slut?
Yeah, last time I checked,
But you gotta read. You gotta read it. You gotta read it. Give it a chance. It was actually pretty good, but just give it a chance. Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say.
So we're gonna break into an ABBA song now.
The only thing I'm gonna say, spoiler-wise, is I've never seen anybody go to therapy to try to be insane. Like, he just needed to be insane, and he's trying to get anybody to help him be insane. But, like, he's so nuts that he's already nuts. Does anybody get that? Like, he's trying to do acupuncture, but, like, them trying to hurt him to be the goblin. Like, just he's nuts. Like, nuts.
Oh, damn right.
Well, I get this image of him, like just randomly slamming his funny bone into things and being like, come out, goblin. Come out,
Well,
goblin.
you know what? You know what the thing is that I don't agree with Peter Parker has done some stuff that I'm just like, oh, he just tired of having villains.
Oh, you mean like leaving a gun on a ship that's about to explode and then he webs it to the
Well,
floor
no,
so it cuts
actually,
the ship in half? Oh wait, no, wrong.
He's
channel.
done shit to cure the villains so they never could be villains again. Like, he put nanites in Norman Osborn's bloodstream that would permanently be there, that would block anything with the Goblin formula.
That's pretty badass.
Like, period. And he's pissed about it. Like, and even Electro can't be Electro anymore. So he's like, screw it, I'm done. I'm like, oh,
so
crap.
this is what a competent Spider-Man looks like. I forgot what that looked like.
Yeah, but you don't think that's kind of, like, controversial, though?
Hell no, that's the right way to go. That's
Really?
what Batman should be doing.
But he's not Batman, though.
I know, but you know,
I mean,
Peter Parker. Listen, if you're not willing to, this is
So
always
in
been
other
my
words,
thing.
to get to a point, says F it. I'm taking this mother effer out. I'm not even gonna kill him, but I'm gonna screw with him.
If you're not willing to kill your villains, I don't see the point in just like preventing them from having their abilities or the things that makes them dangerous. Like, for example, I am fully under the impression that Batman should amputate the Joker's arms and legs and suspend him from a pit of acid.
But he can't. He
He's
has a
not
healing
dead.
factor. He has a healing factor.
Who, the Joker?
Yes.
Well, no, I'm talking about before the Joker was ruined. Like,
but Batman's
old-time
eternal
Joker.
also too.
Well, I'm talking like I'm not considering that.
Okay.
I'm
We're gonna
saying
drop
like
out
regular,
in any second. Yeah.
normal Batman.
We'll continue.
You know, so I'm cool with Spider-Man taking some active
That's
measures to
interesting.
keep
But
his villains.
he's getting close to be a villain then by doing that, isn't he?
Not
Where
really.
do you
as long
draw
as he's
the
not
line?
killing them.
Yeah, but where do you draw the line? It might go too far. No.
Where do you draw the line? You draw the line at taking